We already have enough power here. We can just put another beacon right there. Okay. And since I have another beacon set up, I can set up my last logistics Falcor to grab seeds and put them in here. And that's going to be the last I do for that. Anymore, I'm going to actually automate this. Hopefully, everything except unknown cube type. No, I don't want you to say unknown cube type. It was working before. I'm going to try moving it. Let's try rebuilding it. I just did this. Didn't have a problem. Left control and E. Oops. There we go. Seeds. I just removed the building and try again and it worked. And now he's going to go get seeds and bring seeds. And we have a whole bunch of Falcors doing Falcor things. Might need to set up like 30 plate machines to get all of the mass storage blocks that I need.
Crafting.
See, 58. This line, these two lines in this half line were 40 something. So I'm gonna need a couple thousand tin plates. My inventory is a mess. Let me get this cleared out and then try to figure out. I think I'm going to set up like 50 more plate pressers. Let me just clear all of these things out of here. If I need to, I'll come back for them. Away. We can put these farming things away. Pumps, the threat detectors. We've got some more ingredients we can put away. Put these torches away. Got a whole lot of crystal clocks. I don't need to have those in my inventory. Alright, that's a little bit better. I really, really love the suit upgrades so much. I mean, having the upgrade module was pretty good, first of all, but having a whole tab for that, pretty neat. Back to Stamper. Yeah, is it Stamper? Yeah. Only requires tin and copper. Unfortunately, I'm kind of low on tin. Did I set up another tin vein? I don't believe I did. I thought I remember something about running out of tin and I started to set up another one. Maybe... Is this it? Let's scan it. Yep, there we go. 3.06 million. As you can see, there's a lot of room already cleared out. This might not be it, though. It might be... Maybe. I can't see it from the surface, so if I've already set up another tin, I didn't have the brains to bring it to the surface yet. Unless this is it right here. Ah. This is it. That's right. Well, that other one's a lot easier. I mean, I could just put a cargo lift here. However, if we want a cargo lift, this is on the bad radius for that. So to drop the radius, we're going to use the N key. And we're going to drop this radius down to 4. No, 3. That'll give me enough room for a lift and breathing room. And then we'll get a cargo lift down here and we'll have lots of ore. But for now, I think I just had these hoppers here while this was digging. Oh, getting out of here with the jetpack is so much easier than jetpacking, or grappling my way out of there. Well, that's a lot of ore. That's why I had this little system set up right here. And now I'm just going to drop what I can. And that'll give us a couple more bars. Alright.
Crafting. Crafting.
Let's see, 9. I do 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, I think that'll be enough for now. Any more than that, I'm going to have multiple hoppers. Probably set up something a little bit better, but the nice thing about these is they don't require power. So that makes the setup for them a lot easier. Although they are conveyor fed in conveyor departure. Doing this with the jetpack. Oh man. If I have the materials, I'll probably replace these all with 2,000 slots. So that whatever plate that I need, it'll make 6,000 of them. This almost seems a little too bright. Can we change that? No, that's brighter. I think I will check out that light adjustment mod that Justin suggested. As long as it's compatible with old saves. How's the farm doing? You're still planting at a snail's pace. Yeah, we're gonna have to. You're gonna get. Every farm machine is going to get its own little plot. We'll wait until all of these have actually grown so we don't waste anything. I didn't even plant these seeds here. Thinking about it, it's actually a good thing. Let me get rid of the sprinkler now, because we're going to need... These can't harvest from this spot, so we're going to need 2 spaces for the edges of... one for the edge of each machine in between our plants, our crops. So if 4 of them will grow, we need to get rid of these 2. And we need to move this over too, which means getting rid of all of this. And then moving this over 2 more. I could have just moved it at the end. I know. That wouldn't have looked as nice. We'll eventually get rid of this tree and all of these things down here too, I think. Oh, did I mess that up? Well, that's why I made that hole there. This stuff is cheap. I think I actually have the sugar light to build a quarry. I just need the tech. And I don't think that has ever happened to me before. I think I've always needed to farm some sugar light before I could build a quarry. No, not this time. I found a cavern of it that had like 8 crystals in it. And it was relatively... I don't know, it wasn't that far below the toxic cavern. Normally I don't find a whole bunch of those until I get below magma. This is a new save file too, so... or a new game file. Particularly new anyway. So it might just be something new. Let me grab my pipes. They're not really precious, but saves on lag a little bit. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll need to go over to here. So that's perfect, actually. I'm gonna help this thing out for now. Slowpoke machine. Need a quieter mouse. I am aware of that. Ooh, whose idea was it to make the mouse click so bloody loud in the first place? Alright, yeah, we're gonna wait for these so we're not wasting the seeds. However, this machine is going to stop. So we're gonna get rid of these two. And I'm actually gonna do this now. Hopefully I have enough pieces. This one should go to here. Actually, no. We wanted it to go over here as well. Oh, it's too small. 8 by 8 is minimum. No, that shouldn't be too small. It's saying that is too small. So if I just get rid of that first, it shouldn't have any problem with what I'm doing. Right? Let me get rid of this one, and there we go. Now it covers one entire plot. I hope. Apparently adjusting them is no big deal at all, so... Now what about having 2 of them side by side? Is that going to mess with things? Let's find out. First, let's move this one. Nothing fell. Oh, neat. Alright, we can have 2 of them side by side touching. Not a problem. Oh, darn. When I disassembled it, it got rid of the motor. Okay. That's good to know. Actually. So, next time I go to move the machine around at all, take the motor out first. Oh no, it's in my inventory. I didn't see myself pick that up. Okay.
Crafting.
Well, then it's definitely not a big deal. And they're really cheap to make anyway. So we just place those. Click icon. Okay. You click the icon on the machine. That's easier. But now, No fertilizer in storage. You don't need fertilizer though. Speaking of fertilizer, here's the fertilizer storage. Alright, this one is set up mostly. You might need these to be, well, these are all gonna have to be moved. It's just a little bit of solar power we're wasting. Not a big deal. Let's try, I think I tried 3, and 3 wasn't enough to run it at full. So while we're running with the regular solar panels, I think we'll do 4. Okay, you aren't doing anything right now because nothing's growing and I planted everything for you. You would be putting fertilizer in, but we don't have any and we're not doing fertilizer right now. So we need a whole new setup of those 3 specialty hoppers. Okay, farmer yield. Ooh, wow. I remember now, these were expensive. Okay, iron plate. I remember seeing charged PCB. I remember seeing organic rock. We have 12, and I remember seeing a Mark II power booster. I think that's why I have all of them in my inventory. Okay, we need 5 Mark II power boosters for each of these, and we also need basic and hardened PCB. I used all of the hardened PCB, but I did restock that. And I'm really glad that I did. So I'm going to restock it again. Like that. And I think you need more iron as well. Alright, Mark II power boosters are... And I haven't worked out... No, I haven't made the Mark III yet. But I don't think I need them quite yet. We need one of these. Or need one of these. And we're gonna need another fertilizer storage down the road eventually, so we might as well build it now. 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. A little expensive.
Crafting.
But 4th or 5th playthrough, it's okay to do a little challenging. A little extra challenge. Put all of those pieces away. Alright, we're good to go. Now I had all of the... I still have them all on my bar. So we had... We don't need this anymore because now it's self-sufficient. That hopper was an extra seed storage. So I kind of want to mirror this as best as I can. So we're going to go conveyor hopper, conveyor hopper. That's seed storage. Right? That's yield storage. Yield first goes into seed and then it goes into... Okay. We need to get rid of that. Now I know what I did. So this is where the farming machine puts the seeds that it picks up. As you see, it's picking one up right now and it puts them in here. First, they're going into seed storage, which it uses to plant. And then they're also coming over here. And we're going to do kind of the same thing I did over here where we have beacon And then a belt. If I could copy this, that would be great. I think I just copied the wrong thing. We can copy that. Cannot build with Falcor Beacon. Because I put all of that stuff away to make room. So, let's get it all back. It's not working now. There we go. It's not being friendly this time. We got it. So we got the 2 beacons. Need the power storage block to go right there. And then what did I use? Windows? Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be. There. Excess will go into seed storage, although there is none right now, and that is why. Because you can't put anything directly into here. If you try, you can't. That is why I had a hopper right here feeding into there. But right now we have enough that as soon as something is actually grown, he'll catch up. And to assist them in that, we have water going at full speed right now. I'm going to put fertilizer in these. I think I have enough of the materials to put 100 in each, and that will help kickstart this whole thing. Yeah, they just require the... Is it the ruined? Can't even remember what they require now. Fertilizer. Basic fertilizer. Oh, requires the ruined file. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of those. In fact, we have enough for 200.
Crafting.
And the same with the fertilizer containers. You can't drop the fertilizer directly in it. So we'll need some sort of hopper system. And then we need to put the fertilizer on the bar. Well, we'll put it where the fermentation residue is, because I still yet to find a use for the fermentation residue. And there we go. Now instead of just sitting there doing nothing, they're going to go around putting fertilizer on the plots that are already planted. And this one's still planting. I think they plant first. They might drop fertilizer every now and again. He's doing nothing but fertilizing because he has nothing else to do. He even has a different animation. It's got like fire when it's planting, and I don't even know what that animation is. I don't know if they use something from the game or what. It's got a different animation when it uses a fertilizer. Neat. So the fertilized plants, I think they give 4 seeds. The regular plants give 2 seeds. So that is the benefit of using fertilizer. It's like a 4 times yield that you get out of the crop. I need more tin. I need to start automating some of these things. Like we have the tin coming out of the inventory into all of these hoppers and the heists, which are one of my favorite things newly added to the game. Delivering the bars to us. It's not quick enough. It's definitely not full automation because I'm having to actually deliver them myself. Like so. However, though, I really do like these heists. That must be a slime. Yeah. It's the god slime. Or ghost slime? I don't know. They look really cool under the light if you get them just right. It's like a little apparition. Here we go. Tin plates. Did we set this on the tin plate as well? I think we did. Yeah. We're going to let this run out. And then we're not going to put any more tin in there because we're probably going to need iron or copper or any of the other things. Just because I'm curious.
Crafting.
135. Well, that's a little bit. I'd like to at least get this section finished. Like I said, not 100, it's really not much. But I'd like to at least get this section finished, and then we'll start playing around with some of these, like the stockpiler. I have plenty of those made. Probably end up making some more. I don't know why I have these input ports in here. I don't need them. These are working very nicely. And that was my main goal. I do hope at some point there's a faster motor and I can build a larger machine instead of having to have, 20 of these little machines. But we'll just have to cross that when we get there. How are we doing on Crystal Dynamics? Oh, it's finished. I just didn't get the little notification, probably because I turned that stuff off. Oh, robotics. I don't know what robotics is. Robotics control modules. Oh, I think that's the, I think that's Patreon stuff, actually. So we're gonna skip that one for now. We'll do, sure, orbital power transmission. Basic, intermediate, and simplified. These progression ones are what are gonna lead us to the farming stuff anyway. You need, oh, you've got 100 intermediate, so we're actually not going to mess with that at all. We're going to let it burn through all of the stock that I have in there, and then we will add some when it needs it. Of course, I won't get a notice or anything. I'll just have to try to keep an eye on it. Luckily, I can see through the hoppers at this distance, and I can see the machine actually working. And I need another drink. Ah, it's better. My mouth gets dry. I think I talk too much. So when I expand these, I'm going to expand this way first. If we have to make them this size, we'll go with 8. We'll do 2 more, and then we'll do kind of a nice little walkway. We'll put some arches up. We'll put some nice construction to kind of hide all of this, because I do want everything fully 100% automated. I cannot make fertilizer in a manufacturing plant, so I can't 100% automate that. fertilizer is just not available in here. Unless it's been added. Yeah. We have fertilizer, storage, fermenter. So I will always have to make fertilizer in my inventory. But to kind of automate that a little bit, what I will eventually do is have some sort of delivery method, or I'll put 2,000 slot hoppers up here, and I'll only have to make the trip every once in a while. But if I do set up some nice construction here, I'll probably make Falcors deliver it for me, so I don't have to go up there myself. But I am going to wait until these grow, so I don't waste a bunch of stuff. I think for now I'll just remove all of this. Up to here. So why don't we do a line going down here first. Give ourselves some running room. And I missed. It's okay, it's easy to replace the rock underneath. Removing rocks and replacing them doesn't hurt you at all. It's only when you're doing construction paste stuff. When you make something that costs more than one, you only get one back, unfortunately, but honestly, at this point, you should have some sort of automated system for paste. That's my argument against the people who complain about the construction paste. I really liked it. I didn't like having to have 20 different rocks in my inventory. One made one block I liked. Another one made another one I liked. And it'll be super easy to add more blocks to the game that way, I think. The new way. Alright, I would like to not have that suspended in midair. Like it is right now. I'm going to build a little platform underneath it. Just like that. And we will put this down here, going across. So we're going to do the same here. We're going to do... I don't know if I'm going to do concrete, actually, because I'm going to have the lights. I could do... because I don't need it for speed anymore. I could do some sort of colored block. We have canvas.
Crafting.
And I can paint it. I think I will do that, actually. I think I'll do a colored canvas. And let's see, what was it? N? Yeah. And then right click. Let's try a dark green first. Darker. And also, X. I want to build the light first, because that is what I'm going to be going off of with this. It's how it looks underneath the light. Yeah, I think I'll try the green. If anybody has a suggestion for a better color, please, by all means.
Crafting.
Now, you can't craft build the canvas, so you gotta build a couple in your inventory, I guess. I don't know if I like the green border so much. I'll leave it for now. However, I'll leave the white border here. Maybe I'll do the whole border in the same color, but I'll do the border underneath this thing once these finish growing. We'll harvest them and then we'll uproot them. Farming machine component, that was all the way down here. 21. It's not enough. We need iron pipe. I already set those up. Copper plate. That's right. That's why I wanted to stop doing the tin. So we can do as many copper plates as we can. I need one in my inventory. Thank you. So that I can... Oh, Shift X. Hopper not empty. Gotta empty the hopper first. That's right. Got a few. I think what we ran out of last time was the pipes. Those are over here. I made 200 before, and it made me 2 of those machines. So 200 now, maybe? I still got 21 pieces left.
Crafting.
Alright, let's set up another one of these machines. We'll get the farming machine set. Oh, I can't put the light here because it's blocking this here. Alright, I'm gonna have to put the light. I think I will put the light here, actually. And then I'm going to leave a space in between the 2 machines in the middle. Otherwise, there won't be any way for me to put the light that matches everything and looks nice. So we'll do a space in the middle, and then we'll do the next machine. Starting here. Which would give us another piece of border, which is making me like this green color even less. Their colors are easy enough to change, so we'll get to that later. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 7. I don't like the color changing. It's messing up my counting. I don't know why. Okay. And we are short. Alright, well, that's not a big deal, because I know what we're short on. It's these copper plates. Really? Only 3? Now, because we only have 3 machines working on that. And you have 29 copper plates. It should be going like that. Oh, I see. There's a tin plate blocking that. That would be the reason why. I was not careful.
Crafting.
Alright, well that's enough. 19 will definitely let us finish this machine. There we go. Oops. I got tabbed out. My computer wants me to update something, and I don't want to do that right now. Sorry. Maybe later. Oh, look at all of these growing. Nice. Although these aren't exactly the ones I want grown. I want the ones so that I can finish these little plots. I want these middle ones grown. Although I will take these seeds. $236. Yeah, not bad. You're having a hard time keeping up with just this. I really hope there's a faster motor. I really don't want to have to make these plots any smaller. Waiting for tasks. See? It's just, I guess it's just the way it's growing, maybe. Seems like some of them grow a lot faster. And the reason I'm concerned, really, is this right now is using water. And we're only have half of the plots actually have a seed on them. So half of these right now are just wasting this water. And when that disappears over here, I'm going to have to go find another one. Like I said, I got a jetpack, so finding another source of water will be pretty easy. I don't know how far those pipes are going to be able to carry this water. I don't know if that's going to be an issue at all. From my understanding, pretty much all pipe method of transportation has a maximum distance. Now, if I can set up a tank and another pump and then move it that way, that'd be great. But if I run out of water in a large area, I'd hate to have to rebuild all of these machines closer to a source of water. That's my only issue. I guess we can probably figure that out when we come to it. For now, we gotta finish setting up this last machine. I have 9. We've got all of these. I'm not going to build them. Spider-Bot's kind of stuck in the landscape right now. He doesn't like me building these big platforms where there's some stuff underneath. There's just enough room for him to think he can walk. Really, he should just join us up here. Again, it's my fault because I haven't even built his base. So he's still in just wander around aimlessly mode. I just don't like all of the residual damage or collateral damage that he does. And I kind of want to just try a playthrough where I don't use him at all. No reason, just because. I think that is good. Looks good. I really like how I can build to me with those. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be the direct middle. 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's right. We don't grow on these ones, but we're waiting to remove those. So I'm going to use this for now. We need 2. Okay. A hole underneath. And, oh hey look, water. I wonder how many other people saw that and shaking their heads at me because I'm an idiot. Or how many other people will see it, I guess I should say. Can we land on this tree and build this platform out? Perfect. And now that I know these work, like I said, hopefully I can hook up another pump to this. We'll try 3 sprinklers on one Mark II pump, and if it doesn't have 10 out of 10 water, we'll try hooking up another pump to this system and see if that'll work. And that's starting to get in the way a little bit. Alright. And now, do I have a sprinkler? I do have a sprinkler. Low on water. We'll give it a minute. We'll go and plant some seeds until I can get the harvester active. We'll do its first job for it so that we're not wasting water. Low on water. What about the other ones? 10 out of 10. Yeah. Alright, the first thing I want to try adding another pump over where I've already pumping it, so that I don't have to worry about hooking up multiple water sources. That's what I'm going to first try. If it doesn't work, I want to try hooking up this water source to the same line and see if that'll work. And if that doesn't work, then poop. I don't know. Alright, so first we're going to place that here. And from what we already know about the junctions, that should be just fine. Okay, that doesn't interfere with anything. That's still 1 out of 10. Alright. So now we're going to try adding another pump. And do we have sky clearance? I hope so. And once this gets going, I can actually feed the battery some juice myself. Fluid per second. The efficiency is way low. The efficiency on this one's pretty good. Maybe it's just a time. I gotta give it some time to run. Got plenty of power. Alright, our storage is filling. Maybe the efficiency is low because this one pump handles most of the work. Alright, let's go check our sprinklers. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Alright, cool. So we can hook up more than one pump on the same source, pump it all along the same line, branch the line off. This is going to look really nice. And then we can just hook up to this main line when this source runs out. So we've got some water down here. I know there's water over here. We have some here, and we have some here. It looks like the excavator destroys it, but it doesn't. The water itself is just really flat a lot of the time. But you see like the one little spot sticking out. The excavator, like I said, it looks like it, but it's just really flat. And there's some places where there's just big blocks of water. If distance isn't a problem, we'll be fine. Yeah, over here there's floating plant. Over here is proof that the excavator does not destroy water. But if we can run pipes any distance, it won't be an issue. We won't have any problem at all. There's water everywhere. Well, it should be ice, but, you know, we're not going to argue any of that. So if I can run lines from those sources all the way to this pipe, it won't be a problem. We'll just have underground irrigation pipes underneath the whole base. And we can make them look nice too. We don't need that window there anymore. When I have enough paste, I might even do some sort of space glass directly on top of these as the floor for our main platform, just so you can see the pipes. You know, you'd want to be able to see your pipes in case there were leaks or anything. I don't know. So first, let's get power. And then we need those 3 special machines again. If we even have the materials. We do not. We are going to need organic rock for any of that, okay? That's not that big of a deal, but I am going to put away... Nah, we're not going to put anything away. Let's just go. Let's go get some organic rock. Actually, yeah... Turrets. Okay, we don't really have much power generation down here. We do have a blue line, or a purple line going down. I don't know how far. We have 60 of those alloyed blocks. Alright, the purple line stops here. It doesn't go very far at all. We don't need you, Lift. You're too slow. This is where I like to get my organic rock from. I don't really have any power down here, so I'm just going to do it manually. I should have brought some power cores. We only need a little bit. So I got a bunch of torches down here for visibility. And really, we just got to wait for movement. Not the slimes. Titanium is nice, but we have mines on titanium. Sometimes it does take them a minute to spawn. Other times I come down here and they're down here already. It's a little dark over here, but I'm just moving away. And then I'm going to move back towards where all my lights are, and hopefully they'll be spawning when I move back. I'm not 100% clear on how the spawn rules work. Like I said, sometimes they're already down here when I get down here. Sometimes I've got to wait a little while. This is a... long way down right here. Splat. I think I had that ready for another lift, and I just never got around to it. Oh no, that's for a cargo lift. That's right. I just haven't built that yet. This little shaft right here is for cargo. When we get a cargo elevator built there. Probably nickel or titanium or something down there. Alright, camo bots, where are you? I think I just saw one over here in the distance. There we go. Found you. Now you actually want to hit them with as little damage as you can, because they have a chance of dropping the organic rock every time they're hit. So just hitting them like this with this laser, sometimes you can get all the organic rock you need from one of them. So you got 7. I need a total of, let's see, 4 for each, 12 for each machine, and I want to do at least 2 more machines, so I probably need 24 organic rock. As long as you don't let them punch you, you should be fine. You should even be able to take 1 hit if you're not just standing there and taking multiple hits. If you get punched one time, you should be able to live. That being said, I have died in one hit from them, but I might have also had some fall damage. And this guy is not being very generous. Looks like he's only dropped a few. That brings us up to 17. And I see another one. Yeah, see, once one of them spawns, they're everywhere. And I have hard mobs on, so they should spawn much faster for me. Once we have a purple line of power coming all the way down here, I will set up an auto organic farm. Because once we get a purple line of power coming down here, I'll set up some auto excavators and we'll have a nice flat area for farming the organic rock. And make this one the last one, hopefully. I am probably almost out of power. Well, Arthur is almost out of power. When Arthur runs out of power, I will run out of power very soon after that. See, 25, I think that's our how many we needed, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a few more. Just in case I suck at math, which I do. And we're already down here, so we might as well. Alright, that's enough. You think their friends would be upset about what you've done and come after you, but hey, you power-stealing turd. There's not a whole lot of power for you to steal, is there? Yeah, it's because we're not really bringing much. I was hoping my turrets would take care of you, but that's fine. It was nice to get a couple little organic rocks because somebody was stealing from you. I probably have the power to get out of here. Yep. Much faster than the lifts. What is that red glow? Is that from my... Yeah, that's from the alloy smelters. Okay. How are you doing? You're damp. No fertilization. You know, we could probably fix that now. How much room do I have? I have enough room to grab a couple of the power boosters. Not enough for 2? Well, maybe enough for 2. Grab 5 more. 2 more. Okay. And what else do we need? Iron plate, charged, basic, and hardened. Got the iron plate. There's the hardened. And the charged. And basic. And I had room for 2 more. That's okay.
Crafting.
1, 2,
Crafting.
3.
Crafting.
Alright. Yeah, I was way off on the organic rock. I thought I needed more than I did. And we actually have the materials to make the second set of this stuff, so why don't we do it now?